Howdy y'all, my name is ChucklesTC. Sorry about the late upload, but today we're going to be racing at, we're going to be simulating the races at Prairie View and Lima Land. Let's go ahead and hop into those. Two more races left on the season. Let's go ahead and hire a driver. We're going to go with the most cost-effective one. Finished 18th, met our goal. Got us a bit of change. There we go. We have a new message from the Outlaws.
You're really building your resume at team spots. Great job on it. You're starting to get some nice finishes, no matter if I'm the points. Keep it up.
Next episode, in the second to last race of the season, they're headed to Fairbury. We're going to go 2 top 25s. And now let's return to HQ. Go ahead and simulate this street stock event. We're not going to repair the car before it. There's a weird glitch where it doesn't save the car repairs sometimes. But she doesn't meet the top 25 goal. And we're going to go with the same goal for the last 2 episodes. We're driving like a jerk. That's not us in the car, though. Next episode, they're headed to Lima Land. We're going to go 2 top 20s. Now we'll return to HQ and go ahead and race in the midgets. We're going to go ahead and look at the upgrades that we could get on this. This is the only thing we need to upgrade. It's going to cost $86,000. We're going to see if we're going to save up for that. Not decided yet. Let's go ahead and load in here to Elm Creek Raceway. I'll cut back to you guys once we are there. Here, loaded in here at Elm Creek. Our goal time for the race is a 10.697. Let's hop into practice. And this is a bit of a rough one with that runoff on the outside of this corner. This is a bit of a rough track to tame. Now, this is one of the tracks that we have the most experience at in this midget car. So it's not one that I'm necessarily fearing, but is a track that's hard to find the lane in. We go ahead and set a new fastest lap, or beat our goal time at least. But I think with all the upgrades we have added to the car, we should be able to set a new record. And it's been quite a few upgrades since the first race of last season, and there we set a new track record for ourselves. It's just difficult to find that fine line that will drop you down a couple tenths of a second. And we've been running really good in these midget cars recently, but this is a hard track to guarantee a good run at, just because of how much runoff there is on the exit of this. Basically, once you get past turn 2, or once turn 2 starts, it opens back up on the backstretch. And why? I don't know. We're not really hitting our laps like we want to here. Fast lap of a 10.004. Should definitely be able to get under 9 seconds at some point here. But it might have to wait until the actual race. Here, we're just able to run a ton of laps here without risking the car. Unlike in the street stocks here, where the exit of this corner is super dangerous with that wall coming up fast. They were set a pretty decent time, but to set these decent times, we have to get down almost onto the banking, just about where that car in front of us was running that last lap. We moved out of the way last time by on the start-finish line. We're going to take way too tight of a lane here. And that's what I was talking about. That's still a pretty decent lap. Maybe if we have a bad first lap of qualifying or a bad first turn, that wouldn't be a bad move to try. Especially if we can find a way to keep it out of the wall, like we're able to do there, and go under 9 seconds. That is going to be the line we pull in qualifying, I think. It's a hard line to tame, but unless we can improve our time running in a standard classical line here. That was a pretty good one for running in a standard line. I think that's our third fastest lap. But now I'm getting into a good rhythm with getting down in these low 10s. This is going to be a bit slower. Call it a 10-1. Yeah. And this might be a bit faster. We got a lot more down onto that banking in that first turn. And we're definitely able to get down on the banking through that first and second turn. But through 3 and 4, it's a lot riskier to do so because this wall comes up a lot faster than you'd think. And it's important to stay on this lower part of the track and not go above that white line. Really at any part of the speedway. Here we're going to come through for our final lap of a 10.47. Or starting our final lap. This is going to be the last time around. Oh, we're going to lift up the car. Okay, and that's where we're going to end it. So we did a ton of laps there. 25 laps. Our final lap being our slowest. But the fastest lap coming with the 9.933. Running that disgusting lane. We're going to try it once again though. Here in qualifying. Because qualifying far up doesn't mean a lot, but it could do something good for us. Okay, as we're able to keep it on the wall on our first attempt. We'll try it here again on number 2. We go super wide there. And there's not going to be a new track record, but we qualify P12 at the 10.066. We cannot run that line in a race. We're starting Heat 4, or we're going to be headed to Heat 4 starting in 3rd position. Have that inside lane here. And if we're running up front, we could theoretically run that line. If it's faster, but there's so many cars going around us as well. No. Okay, we kept it on the ground, but we're going to lose 3, 4, all the positions. Dropping down here to P10. We drop down to P7 and spin under caution. So rough experiment there. We're back underway here from P7. We're going to try that inside lane once again. We'll get down on our side, but crawl back up to 4th. Starting the final lap here. We're not going to have a look to the inside. We're going to turn Jackson, ramp up, and we're going to come through to finish 3rd. A crazy race to the finish there. Starting in P12. Let's go ahead and take a look at this replay. The first lap here. There you see my car just lifted and shot itself off track. Did our best to keep it out of the wall. Then coming around this time, I believe we make the contact there, which sends us out, which hooks that guy. That is where the caution is going to come out, and this is where we spin out under caution. Let's see, did he really just spin? Okay, yeah, they collected each other. Now let's go to the finish of the race and take a look at this one as well. This really final lap. Final 2 laps from the restart. We shoot it up here, make up to 4th. Shooting it down here, we'll lift ourselves up. Running on the side, we drop down to P. We hold P4. Now this is on the final lap. We're going to get held off on the bottom. But now we'll turn the 0, or is that the 9? Can't tell. Then get lifted up. If we didn't have that car on the inside, we would have won. Then we come through there to finish in P3. Exciting race. Eid being very lucky that we were collecting each other all back here. That puts them into the qualifying dash, and we were starting P12. Ready to go here in the A main. And we are off. And we might see a caution here. Yeah, we will. We're still up in P12. If we can get that inside lane on a restart, I think we'd be golden, pony boy. Maybe here, if we restart into the corner, we might be able to dive down. No, we're not able to. We slide. We move that curb car out of the way. Now we're going to be able to dive to the bottom here on Jackson. Make a move, and we're going to spin out a car. We're going to spin ourselves out. Oh, and we're going to get P12 again on the restart. Here from P12. See what we can do again. I have no idea how these bots are doing it, keeping it so clean out. Or no. Oh no. We'll drop back to last, or almost last, back to 16th. Back farther in the field than we've been all day. We know we have, as Clint Boyer would say, a hot rod. We're going to dive it in there. Complete disregard for human life. We're back in it. Oh my goodness. We're back into P12. Because I'm not expecting to be running for a win necessarily here. But I'm expecting to be sort of close to the top. Sort of, kind of, maybe. Occasionally. Move them out of the way, get ourselves up into the top 10. We're going to dump the curb car. We're going to be running P9 on the restart. I'm happy about it. I'm not happy that I caused a caution. Was not attempting to. But now that it happened, we'll see. Oh, and we're going to wash up into Johnson, lifting our car up. We're going to wash out and drop back down into P11. Now back into P12. And our car got lifted back up. We're going to drop down to 15th, 14th. There's such a short track, it is hard here to get to the position you want to be to pass these cars around you. There's 6 laps left here. We are outside the top 10 still, running in P12 where we started. We're catching up to Moles here. But there's a huge pack of slow cars here. So we're going to move up into P9. Make it P8. Oh, we're going to wash out wide, losing all those positions. Oh! No caution will fly. There's a couple laps left here. We're making a move back up into P10. And we're going to hold the position. Looking up now to Moles. We had a lot of encounters with earlier in this race. But I believe we are faster than him. Oh my goodness! What in the world? You... Oh my goodness. What? Assassinated him. Move up into P8. Now I'm making the move down on Tim's. We'll cover off. We'll wash out into the wall. Having a rough go at it here, and we're going to drop all the way back to the rear of the field. After getting wrecked from P9. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're taking you back a lap from that big wreck. We see two running. Okay, now into the corner. There you see it on the exit, and then boom. Lift it up. Kickflip. Again. As we creep around, we're going to see him still flipping. He does land on his wheels on the last one. Now let's take a slower look at this replay from this perspective. And then here's a look at that final restart. We get into him, we're able to take the bottom lane. Now we take it again, but we wash really high, bounce up into the wall. Then we get sent out to the wall again. I mean, it's completely due to our own mistake. But nevertheless, we finished in 20th. Rough day. It was a good day to get some good points. I'll cut back to you guys on the main menu. Okay, loaded back here on the main menu. So disappointed in that one. And we cannot Ross Chastain.
You've been really impressive in the last few races. Keep it up.
Will do. Next time out, we're going to be headed to Prairie View. And Pete Bailey, new sponsor agent. Let's go ahead and repair the car here. I guess we'll go ahead and do the new agent. And right now, these guys are doing better. Hmm. 4% win rate compared to 0% win rate. Okay. That's mostly in the locals, though. Or only in the locals is the only place I've won. Now let's head here to the Street Stock Series. Or we are going to be racing at... We just raced at I-84 where we finished 16th. And we're headed to Lima Land. It's a pretty fun, a lot calmer of a track. Let's see what the price tag is on this one. $47,000. It might just save up to the $86,000 one. Let's go ahead and hop into this event here. And I'll cut back to you guys once we're there. Okay, we're loaded in here at Lima Land, where our goal time for practice is a 14.807. Let's hop into it, and I'm fairly confident that we can do that, and maybe more. Oh, sorry, I think my finger slipped or something. Excuse, good excuse. Okay, we're on to our first timed lap here of practice. We're gonna come, and I don't know what we're gonna do. I want to set a good lap, but it's hard. I did release myself in a ton of traffic, and we are not going to beat our goal time on our first lap. But in all this traffic, that was a pretty good first lap. And then we come back, instead of 14.584. And now here, I don't know. No, it can definitely go faster. I'm not quite sure how to go about it though. Turned in a lot earlier. Go through the tires. It's only really doable on that first corner. Yeah, I'm not surprised there that we got into the wall. We're gonna have to end practice soon. So that bump did not give us any sort of speed boost. That's a hard spot to have a ton of damage in anyways, especially just because especially when you're making only left-hand turns. That's just rough. It's a pretty good one though. We're catching up to this car in front of us. Okay, we'll get into the wall there on the backstretch. And bounce off a tire a bit. So if we tire a tire, then we're going to ramp up a bit. But nothing like in the midgets. Okay, it's likely going to be our last lap of practice here as we slam the outside wall. I know I said it was our last one, but now I'm curious, are we really just that loose now with all this front end damage that we cannot... Okay. I tried. Oh well. Our fast lap practice was a 14.269. Now let's hop into qualifying here. School's a 14.660. As long as we keep it out of that wall. Oh. Slightest bit of contact there. Now we're coming around to take the green flag. Dang it. We had a bit of contact there with the inside. It's not going to be a pretty first lap. It's not going to be a better one on the second one, or at least much better. So we'll come through to qualify P21. Oh, that's rough. We're going to heat one starting in 5th position. Top 4 advance. I think we're going to be better here in traffic. In the actual race, I think that we may have a shot to move ourselves forward. It's there. I did go high. I wasn't in the throttle as long as I definitely should have been. I was hoping to catch up to Vaden top, and I accidentally do there. But that Ross is out and to right. The leader's going to be able to escape. And now we're in a three-way battle for second. And we're going to lose out to it. Those two are going to be able to take off and make up a ton of ground that we just cannot at this point. Remember, we have a lot faster of a car than I thought, and we're going to wall Vaden top. And with 2 laps left to go, we're going to look to set up on right to make that qualifying dash. But taking the white flag here is going to take a miracle for us to get it done. It's not going to happen. We're going to finish 1 position shy once again. 2 positions shy as we... Oh, we're going to the B main. That ended so quick. We went from having a shot at the qualifying dash to going to the B main and on the straightaway. Because you want to know what happened? I was being a punk and steered it right. But in all fairness, I was sort of hoping that steering right off this would help. So you see here, I hit that, and I was trying to correct. Definitely overdid it a bit on purpose. But going down to finish 5th is really rough because we had a qualifying dash car. We're going to be able to run away with this one here, I think. Never mind, we're going to wreck. But Bobby Young is the only person who's able to get by us, and we're going to get him back in this corner. Never mind, Bobby Young holding strong up top. We're going to cut off his exit lane, but he's going to switch it up and go to the bottom. We're not even going to be able to perform when we have an easy road to. Young is taking it out to a 0.4 second lead, 0.5. A full second lead there through that corner. We cut it down back to a third of a second for a moment. Oh, we get into Young there on the exit of the corner. I know at one point going lower is faster. It's just more natural. But with 5 laps to go here, we are still battling for first. We'll shoot it really low here. Cut off his lane, but we're going to run up high. And I prevented ourselves from fully cutting him off. Tired of finishing second to you, old man. Bam! Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay. That time I was clear. I was expecting that much clear last time by. But now we can sort of run a different lane I was kind of wanting to try. Yeah, we're definitely faster down low. Come to this white flag lap. We're going to put ourselves at a bit... Or maybe we'll wait till the final corner. Have a bit of a bigger gap. We're going to run a bit higher through the corner. Actually kind of like the handling there more. But what are you going to do? Head of the A-Main starting 21st. This is ridiculous. Let's hop into it. Loaded in now for the A-Main. Let's get into it, starting here from 21st position. There's our old rival, Bobby Young, who's to our inside. We're already up into 20th now. So we'll shoot down there. Making it up into P18. We have learned what to do. Right now, into pass, it's going to be easier for us to pass on the down low. But to block, running a higher lane is going to be better. There you see that one car is able to make the low work on us, and we're going to be forced to run this top lane. And we'll watch into Jurgens there, and the hooking onto his rear for a second is going to send us into the wall. We're going to turn Thompson there. Heavy contact. We're up into P16 when the caution flies. Thompson will drop back down to near the rear of the field to, I believe it was 21st position. Jesse Wright up there in 11th. The man who beat us out for the qualifying dash, not living up to it. As we're looking to catch up to these guys and gals. Make our way up now. Catching up to Vaden top. And we'll shoot it down low on him. Cutting up into him. Oh. Okay, he's going to go around. Luckily not getting collected. We're up into P13. Was not trying to wreck him there, but stuff happens. Now, here on the restart again, to the rear of Wright. We're going to wash out wide there. And we'll get into right again. We're going to get sideways. Wash out, we'll spin out right. Oh no! Heavy contact back there. We're up into P10 when the caution flies. We just lost out on P9, or no. We just lost out on P11, so we held a position. Here from P10. Steady forward momentum carrying us through this one so far. Oh no. We're up here into P8. Struggling a little bit to keep up with these guys. But that 18 just sort of being able to run away with it. And our record lap here from before today is still holding strong. Oh, contact there. Cars will go around. Oh! Oh, heavy contact there with, who was that? Rollins, I believe. We're up into P6. But with major front end damage from what looked like a crash from cars. We're going to be struggling here with speed. 5 laps left here. We're going to be able to make a pass down on the low side, getting up into 5th for a second. Now Vaden Top takes 6th from us. 3 laps remain. Make another shot at it on Vaden Top. We'll get it done. 2 laps to go here. Oh, we'll get into Vaden Top. And we're going to spin him out. Oh no, we're going to lose positions on this. We dropped down to P9, 10. Never mind. Still 9. As we start the white flag. Are there 2 Vaden Tops in the field? So we'll finish P9. Making a move for P5 on the final lap. Never mind. We put Dylan Vaden Top into the wall, but Carson Vaden Top was able to make that position back. And Rollins, with all that damage, with only a couple laps to go, drops all the way from top 5 to 25th. Let's go ahead and view the race replay. So there were a couple of big accidents early on in this one. It's okay, it's going to start here on lap 7 with our hook on Bailey, where he will go around and not be collected. I think this is a better view for most of the incidents today. So that is where we hook right. We hook right and hook right. So he has a bit of heavy contact back there. And then where is this caution? Oh, this is the caution we want to see. We're going to look at this one in first person. First, from the in-car camera. Slide up this time on the exit, and it's already happening. He gets hooked. We are put in a position. Now let's take another couple looks at this angle. First from the front. That's the corner before the incident. Now going into the incident. You see the contact there. The cars go around. We should have shot left, hard left. We kept it up near the wall. It was a racing decision. It's one that will not pay off. From the top side here, just contact in the corner makes it all happen. Oh. Completely airborne. Car destroyed. race ended in, I forgot to check out this final lap. So here in P7, on lap 18, now lap 19, we pile drive him into the corner, losing a handful of spots, but still being able to come through and finish in P9. So rough finishes to great days is the story of the day, I guess. Now we're up into P16 in the championship standings. And let's load back to the main menu. And I'll cut back to you guys once we are there. After some harsh driving on the day, we have a ton of damage, but we finish in the top 20. See what the Outlaws have to say. Yeah.
Hey, that was a great race. Keep it up.
Will do, bubs. Next episode, we're going to be headed to I-55. Now let's go ahead and repair the car. Now, cut back, or I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all. Have a good one. Goodbye.